All right, so watch this. I'm on my phone right now. I have Telegram open. Hypothetically, let's say I'm across town and we need a task done. We need to use Claude Code. We need to use some of our skills that we have set up, some of the processes that we have established inside of Claude Code. Also, we just need it to do some jobs. So I'm going to type out, scrape me 10 new roofing companies in Dallas with under 20 employees. So we're getting a little bit specific, but we're also just keeping it broad. Now, if you actually see on my computer, it is recognizing this request. It is going ahead and starting to do the web search. So of course, we just have to imagine that I'm across town and not actually at my desk right now. But anyways, it's going ahead, recognizing the request, and it's going to soon return back to me. Awesome, so we just got that back. That took exactly about 50 seconds. So we can go from the top to the bottom, seeing where this saved. And it says at the bottom, all small operations consistent with under 20 employees. Want me to pull contact information or dig deeper on any of these? So if we did have any more specific SOPs, like being able to pull from any databases, we would be able to give it a little bit of direction on how we actually want it to be able to search for emails. But the point being, this is now able to utilize Claude Code exactly how we would be able to, like if I were at my desk. Now, as of March 19th, Anthropic just shipped this. It's called Claude Code Channels, and it's a research preview that just dropped today. So if you're running any kind of AI workflows inside of Claude Code, whether that's for your business or for your clients, this changes how you operate day to day. So if you're like me, you're dealing with situations where you have Claude Code set up with a bunch of different skills. So let's say you have lead scraping, inbox management, report generation, even some content research. All of it is running locally on my machine on this computer. Now that means if I am not sitting at my desk, none of it is going to be running. So let's say I'm at a client meeting, I'm driving somewhere, or I'm getting lunch, whatever I am doing, all that automation is just sitting there idle because I cannot talk to it. Now, there have been some third-party solutions for this. I mean, obviously there's OpenClaw. This is the main one that people were using, and what Claude Code is actually trying to, or Anthropic rather, is trying to compete with and releasing all these features just rapidly. But I tried briefly. I mean, it worked, but I never fully committed to it. You know, the security model, it just made me uneasy for anything touching client data. And I just know Anthropic was just going to release insane things like this with the way that we've been seeing how they perform and what they've been coming up with the past years. So seemingly it's starting to pay off. And also like just the token-based billing, it added up way faster with OpenClaw than I expected. So I always prefer just keeping things inside of Claude Code all natively. So when Anthropic announced that they were building this directly into Claude Code, I mean, that was exactly what I've been waiting for, and I'm sure many of you as well. Now, really quick, before we actually get into how to set this up and how this actually works and what it actually is, I want to mention that I'm hosting a free webinar on Tuesday, March 24th. Make sure to sign up for that if you're looking to use AI in your business and actually looking to monetize and start your own business using AI and actually get to 10K per month and much, much more within under 90 days. So make sure you're not missing that. Link will be down below in the description to sign up, but we are capping seats. So please only sign up if you are interested in starting an AI business, and you will show up. So again, I'll see you there. All right, but anyways, let me just get into how this actually works. So a Claude Code channel, it is essentially just an MCP server that pushes messages into a running Claude Code session. So with this, you can just message Claude through Telegram or Discord. It's only those two right now. I'm sure it'll expand to much, much more just based off of how fast we've been seeing Anthropic ship. So right now, Claude is able to read the message. It does the work using whatever skills and whatever you're asking of it, and using the tools that you've already configured, and then replies back through the same channel. So it's just that two-way communication. So essentially, just like texting someone who happens to be an AI agent sitting at your computer. Now, we're all familiar with OpenClaw, so you should be familiar with this as well. If not, I'm going to explain it a little bit further. So your Claude Code session, it does need to be running, so your computer stays on, or you have a dedicated machine, but you do not have to be anywhere near it. You could just control everything from your phone. So the security works just through a sender allow list. So you pair your Telegram or your Discord account just using a security code. You lock the policy to allow list only, and anyone who isn't approved, they get silently dropped. Now with this, there is no API keys just sitting in config files, and it runs on your existing Claude subscription. So there's a flat monthly rate, whether you're sending 5 or 500 messages. So that is one of the biggest things, is you can use your subscription, which is really where everyone ran into issues with OpenClaw, or at least why I was staying away from it, even though there is workarounds. All right, now let's get into how to actually set this up and how to integrate this with Telegram specifically. For Discord, it's going to look a little bit different, and I'll probably just make a separate video on that for sake of speed and simplicity. All right, so we're just gonna open up a brand new terminal, and what I am going to do is I'm going to first type Claude dangerously skip permissions. Now, Now, it's very important that you are following this, and it's very important that you're using the terminal. You can't just open up Claude Code very simply like you normally would. You have to open it up through this version, or this approach rather. All right, so let's open it up. And now in this case, we want to actually install the GitHub. So here's the Git that we're going to be installing. This is coming from Claude Plugins Official. Feel free to browse this. Feel free to look through the README if you would like to break it down a little bit further, but really it's as simple as it sounds. It's really just being able to use Telegram and Discord through an MCP, just like we have been using MCPs for all of our other tools thus far, although now we're moving more towards CLIs. So next up, what I am going to say is to install this plugin. Also, feel free to pause this now, or you can get this all inside, the entire instruction guide inside of my free school community. We have a little bit over 17,000 members. So go ahead, check that out if you're looking to learn AI and connect with other people who are looking to start their own business and grow their own business. But anyways, we're just gonna click install this plugin, start setup process for the Telegram connection. All right, so we just got a response back and it's saying, here's the plan, install bot, install the plugin, so on and so forth. We don't gotta worry about that. The only thing you have to worry about is connecting and creating a new bot via Telegram, assuming that's the method that you want to go. Otherwise, wait for my next video or check out somebody else's. But we are going to open up Telegram, find BotFather. If you don't know how to do that, just go ahead and go to your tabs, search for BotFather. Here is what the name looks like. And we're just going to type /new bot. Now, within this, it is going to create a message that is going to provide us with the HTTP API. So that is what this recent message is. And we're just going to copy the text after, of course, we create it with our name. So it'll ask like, what name would you like to create this as? And that's where you just respond, and it'll provide you with your API token. And you can just send that back to Claude, in which we're going to provide it with whatever we just got. So in this case, it is recognizing that my token was already created, so it cannot connect another sequence or another instance. So it's not going to work. We have to create a new bot, but you'll only ever have to do this once. Now, let's assume that this was a brand new token and everything was great. All we're going to do is we're just going to close out our terminal and we're going to start a brand new one. So we have to restart our instance right after we are providing it with the API that we are getting from Telegram. So let's close it out. I'm just gonna press Control-C, press that once again, and it's going to ask us to basically just gonna restart the terminal. Now from here, we are essentially just copying the output that you're getting, and you can just pause on the screen and input this. Beyond this, what you would also have to type out is we have to do the same thing and bypass any permissions. So that is where I'm going to type out Claude dangerously skip permissions, and we are going to run this off. So in my situation, I already have something open and it is this instance right here. So we can actually close this one off right now and we don't have to worry about it any further. Now from here, what you would actually be able to do is go inside of your Telegram and you can just click on your assistant, and then it's going to prompt something that's going to look a little something like this at the top, where immediately it's going to say start and it's just going to introduce itself. And now you will be off to the races. Everything is set up. It is quite literally as simple as that, where you only have to do about 5 lines of entering in any commands. Now, if you do have any issues at all with this installation, make sure to just rewind and watch exactly what I did. It is a very simple process. There's really only 3 steps to it, and just involves really just having a Telegram account. Now, with that being said, you could also visit the GitHub. Maybe they have some instructions that are a little bit going to be more advanced than what I just covered. Now, quick heads up, this is in research preview, so that is one of the reasons why we have to use the dangerously skip permissions. So like this is going to essentially just really put you in a restricted mode that can block any responses. So if you send a message and you get nothing back, you just have to make sure you are in that dangerously skip permissions mode. Otherwise, it is not going to work. I don't know why it is like that right now. I'm sure in the very near future, it is going to be changing. It's probably just for our beta sake and making sure they can do some testing on us, but making sure that everything's running properly. But that is going to give Claude full autonomy to respond without asking you to provide any sort of action or approve anything at all. Now, you only want to do this in an environment that you trust. So that is going to be for like your own machine, running your skills that you do truly trust, and I wouldn't really be building anything from your phone. So again, do not do anything that's going to be increasingly complex. Make sure it's just going to be things that like you have SOPs specifically for. Now, in terms of actual use cases and all that stuff, like you can fire off multiple different tasks and like they are just going to be queued up. So if I send 3 messages back to back, like run the inbox cleaner, scrape 100 plumbing companies in Houston and generate this week's content brief, Claude is going to pick them up, work them through, deliver results back to Telegram, and then just move on from there. So for me, like I'm stacking productivity tasks all from my phone while Claude is just grinding through them on my machine. Now you can also run multiple channels at the same time. So you can use Telegram and Discord if you would like simultaneously. So you can have 2 different instances, so for maybe different purposes. So you could pass both plugins just through the channels flag. So maybe you use Telegram for your own tasks and the Discord channel where your team can trigger specific workflows. And just to iterate once again, the channels only works while Claude Code session is actually active. So your computer is sleeping, the session is going to be closed and messages are not going to be going through. So it's similar to what they released not too long ago, where you are able to just enable the remote ENV or the remote control rather, and it's just going to be through the app or like the CLI rather. But anyways, like the move most people are going to be making and what is going to be the most ideal is buying a dedicated machine. So maybe a Mac Mini, for example, just because that's the most popular. A Mac Mini plugged in at your office, set to never sleep, running Claude Code with the channels flag, just sits there and it responds to your messages all around the clock. So if you are already using Claude Code with the skills and workflows built out, like this is a no-brainer ad, and I highly recommend you start using this as well if you have not been integrating in some sort of fashion, just using Claude Code like this. So you already did the hard part, the automations exist. Channels just gives you more remote and accessible access to what you have already built. So with that being said, that is all I wanted to cover. Super quick video. I just wanted to show you guys how you can actually set this up because it is a little bit difficult and tricky trying to get it up and running, especially if you're a beginner, you're non-technical like myself, then it takes some trial and error because I did not know about that dangerously skip permissions and I had to do a little bit of research to actually figure out how to set it up properly and make sure we're going to be good to go. But in any case, before we go, I just wanted to mention that if you're a business owner looking to learn Claude Code or upskill your team or just ultimately increase your bottom line and drive leverage within the business, make sure to check out the link down below in the description. Check out our website and what we do at Reprise. We'll be able to educate your team and also handle all of that, where we will schedule a free call and discuss and learn of your bottlenecks and how we can actually assist you. And if you're an entrepreneur looking to start an AI business and make money in this space, then make sure to sign up for our webinar. It is going to be next Tuesday on the 24th. So do not miss that if you're looking to actually get your start in this business, and I'll see you guys there. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, comment. I read every single comment, but I'll see you guys in the next video.